I hope you're having an amazing day today. Blue ocean. Let's talk about that. What's that term even mean? You may have heard it thrown around. What is a blue ocean message, a blue ocean strategy? Well, in about 10 seconds, and then we'll dive into examples of what that is. Blue ocean. Crisp, clear, concise. That's your message. That's your strategy. As compared to a red ocean, blood in the water, sharks everywhere. Everybody's really competing for the same clients. They all got the same message. It all sounds the same. What would it feel like to create a market, a playground that only you play in? Is it possible? Yeah, of course it is. I've done it with my Everyday is Saturday brand. Now, it was 20 years ago, and I still try to redefine it and not try to redefine it, tweak it. Always a new generation coming up. I'm Generation X. It's a great message for Gen Xers who are put so far probably 30 some years in the workforce, and they value freedom now more than ever do because their time is running out. They get it. Probably didn't get it, that same feeling in their 20s, a little bit in the 30s. But what's your blue ocean message? Let's talk about you. What is it that you're super passionate about, but you can create something that you're really the only answer in that marketplace? You literally can create a market where you dominate that. I'll give you an example. Tesla. Tesla, you know? Prior to Tesla coming on the scenes, wasn't a lot of talk about electric vehicles. A lot of automakers were mainly focusing on how many more miles per gallon can they get with their cars and all these different things all around gas. And then Elon Musk and Tesla come on the scene with electric vehicles, and they created their own brand new market, and they were a disruptor. It's okay to be a disruptor. And after they created the electric vehicle, then they innovated, and you know the story, right? I mean, they started with just a few models. Now you got Cybertruck, and now all the big automakers are getting into the electric car game because of that market that Tesla created. So what is that for you? I mean, that's why you're watching this video, right? You're like, how can I create my own blue ocean strategy, this message where I'm the person that people think about? Well, first of all, think of a message that's very simple to digest. Here in America, most of us read at a seventh grade level. When I send an email to somebody, I'm not trying to communicate like I have a Harvard MBA. All right, that's not who I am. It's not how I talk at the dinner table. It's not how I talk at church. And so, see somebody run into them in the neighborhood or mowing my lawn. I'm not there trying to challenge them intellectually and put together a big word salad. So that's not my brand. My brand is simple. Do simple better. Keep it simple. Do it better than anybody else out there. What's something that you really love to do? And you can just communicate that in a very simple way. That's where you should start, but it's got to be something that you really love. Because if it's something you think the market wants, or something you think that, you read online, this would be good, it's never going to work. Might work short term, probably get away with it, getting excited for 30 days, few months, maybe, not long term. This is something that you really enjoy doing. This is me, dirty golf hat, not trying to impress anybody, don't have the hair and makeup going. This is how I look every day. Sometimes I don't have a golf hat on, but by and large, the Everyday is Saturday brand is exactly that. Treating every day as if it were that day of the week where most people that go to a job every day feel like, God, I wish every day was like Saturday, this one day that I could just throw on a baseball hat and not have to get all gussied up and things like that. Blue ocean, blue ocean. What is it? What is that very simple way that you can communicate this and create a marketplace where you're that person? So what's another step you could take? Well, your life experience. That's the easy one. Like that's the low-hanging fruit that you can just pick off the tree and say, nobody else can copy that. Nobody. Here's the beauty, and I think people lose sight of this, at least I did at the time. But it's easy for me. I would do it for free. There's your answer. Stop. No need to go any further. It's easy for you. Nobody can duplicate your story. Nobody else has it. So why go any further than that? Draw from your life experiences. What's one thing, using another example? Maybe, this is an easy one. I use this all the time in training our clients and things like that. But think about health and fitness, losing weight. Let's say, you're a middle-aged male and you're 6 feet tall and you used to weigh 320 pounds. Now you weigh 180 pounds. Well, that's a pretty big deal. Oh, but other people teach about how, yeah, but not how you did it. Nobody else has your journey with that. That would be an easy way to do it. What did you do? I know what the gurus talk about. I know there's ebooks and videos out there but what did you do? I'm curious about how you did it because nobody else has your story, you know? And whatever niche you want to jump into, the best thing you can do is leverage your life experience, your story, you know what that turns into? That turns into your method and your system. That turns into something that you can sell. Turns into something you can teach very easily. Why? Because you did it. It's because you did it. That's blue ocean. You created this market that nobody else can compete in because they don't have the experiences that you have. They don't have the thoughts and the mindset and the strategies that you use to get yourself from point A to point B. And I think it's so powerful, but I think it's so simple, and people discount that. Like, oh, nobody wants to hear my. Yes, they do want to hear. There's 8 billion people on the planet. If you're looking to build a movement, you don't need many people. You need 100 true fans. That's going to make you a nice living. That's going to start a nice movement. I'm not talking about followers. There's a big difference between followers and fan. Followers, if you get on your phone and you're just sitting there double tapping and hearting Instagram stuff, that's not a fan. That's just somebody that's doom scrolling on their phone and, oh, double tap. I like it. That's not a fan. A fan is someone that's like, wow, I could see myself in their story. Yeah, that's me. Like with me, I'm 56 years old as the time of this video. Gen X, people are like, I can relate to that guy, man. Yeah, I grew up in the 80s. Yep, I'm familiar with a lot of references that he's using. Yeah, I do feel like I'm getting closer to my last day on Earth than my first day. What he's saying makes sense, and I kind of like what he did, how he did it. I'm not even saying, so I'm back to myself talk. I'm not even saying that my way is the only way. It's not the right way, but it just happens to be that. It happens to be my way, and I'm going to share that with individuals, and they can harvest the best, and they can throw away the rest. But at least I'm going to share it, and I'm going to create that blue ocean, that area where I swim in, where I am the only option if you want to learn the way I did it successfully. Same with you. Don't overthink this, man. People get all up in their head and they start comparing themselves to other people. Look, comparison is the thief of joy, okay? If you want to have joyfulness in doing this and sharing your message and creating this marketplace, then stop comparing yourself to other people. Their journey isn't yours and vice versa, And so don't do that. Don't do that. So your blue ocean, let's recap for a minute. Your blue ocean, your message, first of all, is simple. Keep it simple. One sentence. This is what I do, and this is the individuals that I help. Or this is the movement I launched, and this is why. Super simple. You can always tweak it, You can always add to it or subtract to it. But just at first, just keep it simple because it will allow you to create momentum. All right? Next step, go to the easy, low-hanging fruit. Your own experiences. What you went through and how you navigated that and how you got out of it. That's it. And show up the way you do every day. Dirty golf hat, that's what you wear. Wear it. Suit and tie, if that's what you're wearing every day, wear it, but just be relatable to the individual that you're speaking to. That's a big part. That's how all this works. That's what creates a really resonating blue ocean message is people can see themselves in you. You're relatable to this individual that you're speaking to. All right. I hope this message helped. Create that blue ocean message. Keep it simple and have fun. At the end of the day, if you do nothing else, have fun because life is way too short, my friend. Way too short. All right, let's have a day today.